Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. So in this week's Pick a Pile, we are doing What Do I Need to Know Next? So this will be about whatever comes up. It could be love, career, finances, family. We're going to be using 5 different oracle cards. We're going to be using tarot cards and a deck of cards that I haven't used before. So I think you might be interested if you're not familiar with them. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I always like to know how these readings resonate with people. I find it interesting. Subscribe. If you do want a reading, I have a few readings opening for 2024. Go to dianeaquarius.com. Check out membership. I'm about to be putting out a mini unicorn class last month, and you'll have access to this too. As long as you're in the Awaken Your Mind or higher level, you'll have access to the Dragon course, and later this month, the Sacred Geometry course. So this is a timeless reading. Whenever you come across this video, it's the right time for you. So you can make up your decision between the 3 piles by your intuition, a pendulum. You can use the Google random number generator. And a lot of you have been really liking me using the Zodiac Signs. And you don't have to use the Zodiac Signs. So if that doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. You have to remember this is for the collective. And if more than one pile resonates with you, that's fine. You may want to watch more than one. I have some people that watch all 3. So as always, I'm going to be tipping the camera down, get the focus off of me and onto the cards. Okay, so like I was saying, this is a deck that we haven't used on this channel before, but you may have seen it on other channels, or maybe even you own it. It's a gorgeous deck. It's called Tarot of the Divine. And if you open it up, it's beautiful. It has the book, a nice place to put the cards. And it's all about deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. So this one has like a real international flair, if you will. So I'm going to pick 3 cards. Oh, this one wants to come out. That I can see already. Okay. And unusual about these cards is that they have texture. So many of the cards do not. Okay. So card number 1, 10 of Swords. Card number 2, King of Wands. And card number 3, Queen of Coins. So that'd be Queen of Pentacles. Now, for those of you who like to choose with crystals, so the crystals are all carnelian. Carnelian is wonderful for self-empowerment. For pile number 1, you have a star, a carnelian star. For pile number 2, you have a heart. Love all the colors in it. Actually, I love all 3 of these, I'll be honest. That's why I bought them. And number 3, you have like this sphere here. Now, if you want to pick by Zodiac sign, stick around. If not, you can go right to your pile. It's in the description box. So for number 1, you get Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius. Let me pull this back some. And Pisces. Okay, for number 2, you get Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn, and Taurus. And for number 3, you get Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, and Aries. So if you wish, you can pause the video. If not, we are going to go on to pile number 1. Okay, welcome pile number 1. You picked the 10 of Swords with the star, and your signs were Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, and Libra. The card was 10 of Swords, and this one comes from Canada with the Inuit people. The 10 of Swords represents backstabbing and betrayal. Sedna's father pushes her from his kayak and chops off her fingers when she tries to cling to his boat. She sinks to the bottom of the ocean and becomes consumed with wrath, eternally seeking revenge. So a lot of times when we see 10 of Swords, it's just about being backstabbed and being victimized. But with this one, she actually has a backbone and she stands up for herself. So something that could be coming up for you, for those of you who feel like you were victimized, stabbed in the back, betrayed, lied to, mistreated, this is where you start to find your power. You grow that backbone, you stand up for yourself. So I'm going to put that over here. Okay, let's get your oracle cards going. Let's find out what spirit, this one, spirit animal wants you to have a message. Okay. This one is Diana Cooper's Unicorns. And I will be teaching a unicorn class for members at Meet Your Spirit Guide level and above. And last but not least, one that's new to me is, actually this is new I think for everyone, Intuitive Whispers Oracle. Okay. And I'm going to get your tarot cards ready. Oh, well, that's 2 that wants to come out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Sometimes I have a set number in my mind, but if one wants to come out, I go with it. I trust the process. So for spirit animal, chameleon spirit, act as if. So this next part of your life, not just are you growing a backbone, starting to feel more empowered, you're more adaptable, you can change, and you're acting as if you've already manifested that which you desire. So that tells me that a lot of you are working the law of attraction. Maybe you took my manifestation course or somebody else's, and you're really trying to, get the new house, the new promotion, the new boyfriend, girlfriend, something, and you're acting as if it's already happened and you're very adaptable. What I like is that this is a 14. So in numerology, that's a 5, which means change. So you are ready for change, my pile 1 folks. Okay. Nurture yourself first. I mean, we're only 3 cards in, but I'm already starting to see a theme here. So as you're getting over past hurts, maybe past grief, trauma, sadness, sorrow. Not just are you becoming like more empowered and you're becoming more adaptable, you're taking care of you first. It's like they say, when you're in an airplane, that you put the mask on yourself first, right? You put the oxygen on yourself first, and that way you can help others. So nurture yourself first, right? Like it shows the Eiffel Tower. If you've always been wanting to travel, go, enjoy yourself, take care of you. Listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. And this is a 7. And 7s do mean that you're divinely protected. You like to think and analyze. There's like a mystical quality to you. You're very wise, you're prepared. But also too, you're having like this spiritual awakening. And what's interesting, do you see the star? You have a star theme. And so, for some of you, maybe you are becoming a star in your own life. You're putting yourself first. But also too, maybe you're reaching for the stars in more ways than one. Like you're reaching for the stars, like that new promotion, that new relationship, the new house, the new car, or you're reaching for the stars in the sense like you're becoming more enlightened and awakened, right? Your third eye chakra is opening up. You're starting to really get more intuitive, more psychic. This is from the Witchlings. And this is wellness. A healthy body, mind, and spirit thrive with a constant flow of balanced energy. So in your next phase, you are nurturing yourself first. You are practicing self-care. Your well-being is coming up like all over the place, and we've only pulled a few cards. So you're making yourself a priority, maybe for the very first time. You are no longer this victim. You're out of the victim mentality. You've grown that backbone. You are ready to, go on new adventures, take care of yourself, nurture your heart and soul. And then move your body to move your emotion. I am a big believer in that. A lot of times I have clients who they're feeling very stuck, and their guides will say to me, tell them to start exercising. Tell them to start moving their bodies, because it's all connected. Your body, mind, and spirit, your emotions, your psyche, it's all connected. If you can get one going, you can get the other one going. And so I love that. So start moving your body to move your emotion. You guys are clearly going through a metamorphosis in your next phase. You are done being you. You're done being walked on. Maybe you're done being a wallflower. You're ready to come center stage. You have your intuition coming to life. You're listening to your heart. You're tuning into, okay, well, what do I want? Because you've been so busy pleasing other people, taking care of other people, saying yes to other people, nurturing other people, that you left yourself out of the equation. So I'm going to lay your cards out. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my, the Lovers. Nine of Pentacles. That one really makes sense to me. I'll tell you why when we get there. The Judgment card. 10 of Cups. I'm going to see if I can move these down. The Hanged Man. 5 of Cups. And the Hierophant. Okay, so let's dig into your tarot. So first of all, 10. So you get a 9 and a 10 here, and another 10. So in tarot, 9s and 10s means that You're finishing one phase of your life, you're going into the next. And, your two tens are all about success, peace, love, and happiness. You could be spending more time with family. For those of you that are looking for a soulmate, definitely you got the Lovers, you got the Hierophant, you got the two family cards. For those of you that want to have children, this would be a yes for that. For those of you that are looking to grow your finances, that's an absolute yes, because you get the 10 and the 9 of Pentacles. And what I like about the 9 of Pentacles is she is financially independent. She stands on her own 2 feet. She doesn't need someone to take care of her. She knows how to nurture herself. She likes being in her own garden, by herself, with her hawk here, just enjoying herself, enjoying life, wearing luxurious clothes, and just really enjoying herself, being by herself, doing things she enjoys. And for a lot of you, you're meeting that special someone. Here's the Lovers card. The next phase, for those of you that want to start a family, that is absolutely like a definite possibility for those of you that want that. Like I always say, you have free will. And so, if you don't want it, that's okay. But if you do, your stars are aligning for that. And with the Lovers, you have Archangel Raphael watching over you, healing you, taking care of you, nurturing you. For those of you in business, this is an excellent card for a new business partnership. And for all of you, if you have anything to do with signing a new contract, whether that's, maybe you're getting student loans to go to college, or you're buying your first house, or getting a new car, everything's aligning for that. And it's funny because there's really like only 3 angels in the tarot deck out of 78, and you got 2 of the 3. Here's Archangel Gabriel blowing his horn, and the people rising up. They're getting reborn, reinvigorated. They're waking up. So there's this theme where, in this like letting go and standing up for yourself, and standing on your own 2 feet and growing that backbone and no longer being the victim, that you take care of yourself. And it really impacts your finances and health in such a positive way, because don't forget, Pentacles aren't just money, it's also health. And you don't get more golden coins on a card in tarot than the 10s. So, good health, good finances. 10 of Cups, the card of peace, love, and happiness, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, wishes fulfilled, right? So this couple got married, their kids are playing, they bought the house, everything is wonderful. The Hanged Man. Now, he's there by choice. I know sometimes when people see him, they're like, oh, wait, terrible card. It can mean a little pause, like you're pausing for reflection. But if you notice, his leg is not tied, he can go. He's choosing to stay there because he can see things from a new perspective. And he has the halo of enlightenment, which brings us right back to your psychic abilities starting to really blossom in this next phase of your life. And boy, do you go through a lot of healing. Yep, you've had some losses in the past, but it wasn't a complete loss, right? Cards are still upright. The cups are still, I'm so used to saying cards. The cups are upright back here. Now you can choose to cry over spilt milk, but I can look at the other cards and tell you that you're not going to. That you're going to be focusing on what you do have, the good things. And it's a 5. 5s are about change. And then the Hierophant. Now, first of all, the Hierophant is the person that can marry you. So once again, there is a marriage theme. So for those of you that are looking for marriage, the stars are aligning, my friends. The Hierophant is also a leader and a teacher. So for those of you who have been thinking about teaching a class, starting a business where you're teaching people, coaching people, helping people in that capacity where they're learning something, if those of you that are watching this, maybe you want to get that promotion. Here you are as a leader, okay? You know, you're the director, the CEO, the manager. You've leveled up, but you've also leveled up spiritually, okay? So that is how I see it, pile one, is that you are coming into your power. You're becoming more adaptable as you do. Like this whole thing with, you know, being hurt in the past has not broken you. It's taught you how to be more adaptable, and you've learned how to put yourself first, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, focus on your well-being. And, you know, you start exercising, you start emotionally healing, you start becoming more spiritually awakened. For those of you that want that long-term commitment relationship, the soulmate relationship, marriage, that is part of your next phase. For those of you that are looking for financial independence, definitely in the works. For those of you that are more focused on the spirituality part, yes, the enlightening, the awakening, that's all there. The healing is there, going through a rebirth, a reawakening. So really, really positive cards, my friends. So please let me know down below how this resonates with you. And if you do want a private reading, go to dianeaquarius.com. But until next time, bye everybody. Okay, welcome pile two, folks. You chose the King of Wands and the Heart Carnelian. Put that over here. And if you did it by astrological sign, but if this doesn't resonate with you, the astrology part, that's fine. Just ignore it. Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, and Taurus. So let's look at the King of Wands with this deck. This comes from East Asia, East Asian mythology. The King of Wands is a symbol of strength. The legend of the phoenix spans many cultures. But in all of them, the firebird represents nobility, rebirth, strength, and loyalty. So you're honest, you're passionate, you're a leader, you have charm, and you're flexible. So this is, you know, like that story of the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's the first thing I'm thinking of. And you're going through a rebirth. You're becoming stronger. So I'm going to put this over here while we get your oracle cards ready. And one more oracle card, and then we will do your tarot cards. Oh, this one wants to come out too. So I always say, trust the process. All right, let's get your tarot cards ready. Oh, two came out. Okay, we'll take those. All right, let me put this here. All right, so let's look at your oracle cards. First one's your spirit animal, the buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. So in this next phase for you, you're going to experience abundance. The universe will provide. This makes me sort of think of the Fool card in tarot, where like he's taking a leap of faith. He has trust in the universe. And so trust in the universe. Whatever it is that you need, you're going to be provided for in this next phase. Express your joy. Yeah, don't hold it in. You know, if you're happy, then it's okay. It's all right. You know, we look at so many people, they look so miserable. And what's the point of that? If you're happy, show it and do things that make you happy. It's so important. The unicorn. Oh my, okay, this came up with pile 1. Interesting. Listen to your heart. And this is a 7. Now 7s mean that you are divinely protected, but you're a thinker, you're analytical, you're wise, you're prepared. There's something, mystical about you. But also too, your intuition is waking up, your psychic abilities. Awaken psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. So in this next phase, just like pile 1, your intuition is really starting to take off. This one is the witchlings. Oh, weird. This came up with the other one too. Because, and you guys know how I always put cards back. I always put them back, somewhere random in the deck. A healthy body, mind, and spirit thrive with a constant flow of balanced energy. So there's a focus on wellness here. And I think that comes from, you going through this rebirth, this reawakening, rising up from the ashes. Maybe you were knocked down in the past, but you get up again, which is a little bit of the same theme as pile 1. Theirs was, maybe you were mistreated and victimized in the past, but you're rising back up. You're growing a backbone. And yours is like, yeah, you guys are rising up. You're becoming strong and empowered. And as you do, the universe is providing for you, and you're joyful and intuitive, and, you are well, you're healthy in body, mind, and spirit. And this deck is, let me check here, the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. You're more powerful than you know. So don't underestimate yourself. Maybe in the past, people talked down to you and they made you feel less than. But, she's looking through this portal. And in this portal, like there's, beautiful, lush greenery, and there's water flowing. And all she has to do is step through to get to it. She just needs to take that action. And then tap into your sacral power, which makes me think of the Express Your Joy and King of Wands. Because King of Wands would be, because Wands in general is like your sacral chakra, and we can get so much joy from our sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is below your belly button, and it's where your creativity lies, your love for life, your joy, your happiness, enthusiasm. But the King of Wands is also all about joy and enthusiasm and passion. So I'm seeing a bit of a theme here, my friends. Let's look at your tarot cards. 3 of Wands. The Fool. Okay. Yeah, you guys are getting, that's interesting. And I didn't even know it. And I said with this card, I was thinking of the Fool card, right? Having that faith and trust in the universe. Okay. I'm liking this. Queen of Swords. And like I always say, it's only in Hollywood that the death card's bad. It's actually good. It means that you're going through a transition and transformation. The Devil card. Ooh, Ace of Cups. And the 6 of Cups. So if we dig into, the first thing that I noticed digging into your tarot cards is that for those of you that want to travel, this next phase of your life could be where you do a lot of traveling, where, you are getting yourself out there, you're enjoying yourself, you're out in the world, you're taking trips, your back is turned. There's only 3 cards where the character's back is turned, ready, ready to go. And now I think, because this is a 3 card too, because this is 12, and so in numerology, that'd be 3. So 3 is about your creativity, which is interesting because now we're right back to your sacral chakra, the King of Wands. So lots of synchronicity here, guys. So here you are, and even though it's yellow, this is water. So here you are traveling, going out and about, and you're doing it with like this sense of faith and trust in the universe. You know, knowing that the universe will provide for you. Okay. And for this will resonate with some of you. This is not going to be for every single one of you, but for a lot of you, you have some sort of message that you're going to be getting out, whether it's a book, a blog, a podcast, a YouTube channel, social media, writing articles, journaling, journalism, anything to do with the written and spoken word. This I've even seen come up for people that like to get their messages out through singing or dancing, acting. This will only apply to some of you, but for some of you, yes. For others of you, your throat chakra, either way, is just blowing wide open. You're speaking your truth. You're standing in your power. But as you stand in your power, you're fair and balanced. You're moral and ethical. You're still a thinker. You're still analytical. You know, you're smart. You're intelligent. And you're going through this huge transformation and transition. So this is a departure. Now, pile 1 was also a real departure from where they were. You know, this wasn't like a subtle change. And so, you know, you can see that there's 5 white leaves here. Well, 5 is the number of change in numerology. So you're changing, you're transitioning, you're transforming. You're not going to come out the other side after this phase as the same person. And you're breaking free. See how they're shackled? You're breaking free of that. You're getting rid of that because you're having that trust in the universe. You're expressing your joy. You're becoming more intuitive. You're focusing on your well-being. You're focusing on, you know, your personal power, stepping through that portal to something new. And you're really tapping into your passions, your joys, your enthusiasms. Now, I have to say, pile 2, that for any of you that are thinking of either starting your own business, doing a creative endeavor, or taking your hobby to the next level, this would be in this next phase, okay? Your stars, your cards, your energies are all aligning for that. Also, too, for those of you that want a new relationship. Now, this could be a friendship, or it could be romantic, or it could be with a business partner. You know, take it as it resonates for you. But if you wanted to be in a romantic relationship, this is actually the time that it would happen in this phase, this next phase that's coming up into your life. And, you know, it's this new beginning where you're able to express your emotions, okay? For some of you, you may be reconnecting either with children, with your grandchildren, with your nieces and nephews, with younger people. You may be reconnecting with that. You also may be reconnecting with people from your past and getting back to like when things were simpler. And, you know, where this is a 6, this tells me too that you're tapping into that part of you that is nurturing, compassionate, generous, loving, kind. There's a real sweetness there. So pile 2, for you, I see, you know, a few different things emerging, but the biggest one that really stands out to me is that you regain your love for life. If you've been feeling stagnant, stuck in a rut, like that desert period where, you know, you get up, you do the same thing every day, nothing changes. This next phase of your life that you're about to go into, it's exciting, it's fulfilling. It has people in it that you enjoy being with. You're doing things that you enjoy. You're traveling, you're moving around. For some of you that are thinking about moving and actually physically changing homes or physically changing jobs, this would also align with that. You're taking care of your body. And, you know, as you're doing all this, your intuition and your psychic abilities are strengthening and getting stronger. So lots of good things coming for you, my friends. So please let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. And if you do want a reading, go to dianeaquarius.com. Until next time, bye, Pile 2. Welcome, Pile 3. You chose the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles, and the carnelian sphere here. I'll put that over here. And if you did choose by astrological sign, but just remember these aren't assigned, it just helps some people. You got Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, and Leo. Now let's take a look at the Queen of Coins here. And this comes from Northern Australia. And I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. You can let me know in the comments if I'm not. The Gunwingu deity. The Queen of Coins is an eager mother, ready to bring new life. She has traveled the world, blessing her many children. She is always moving, loving, and ever practical. She teaches her children how to help themselves. She's a healer. She likes her luxuries. She's grounded, practical, and the other word associated with her is movement. So I like that, bringing new life into something, but yet doing it in a practical way. So we'll put that here. Let's get your oracle cards ready. We will start with your spirit animal. I feel like this one wants to come out, so I am taking it. Okay. Oh geez, this is 2 also. All right, you guys are getting bonus cards in this reading. I always say if more than one card comes out, it was meant to be. This is the unicorns. This one is the witchlings. This guy's sticking out. The witchlings comes with a really great book, if you guys like nice books with your cards. Yeah, you guys are getting all kinds of bonus cards here. All right, let's get your tarot cards ready. We'll put your oracle cards over here. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Okay, so let's get into this reading. So for your spirit animals, what'd you get? Oh, I love the seahorse. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. It's funny because you know how with seahorses, it's actually the male that gives birth. And it's like just looking at the belly and knowing like, okay, this also has to do with pregnancy and birth and, you know, looking at the belly here. So I'm thinking like giving birth to something, giving rise to something, creating something. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. That came up in pile 1 too, with their primary card. So reclaiming your power, stepping into that panther spirit where you're feeling strong and you know, you can do what needs to be done. You can take care of yourself. Let's keep going. But definitely stepping into your power here. Accept what is dying. Yes, so important, right? Sometimes we have to let go of something for something new to come in. And I think for a lot of people, 2024 has been like that. And I suspect 2025 will be too, where they're getting rid of what no longer serves them. They're purging, detoxifying whatever is not for their highest good. Oh, this came up in pile 2. Express your joy. Yeah, because once you let go, then you're free to be your joyful self. Your unicorn. Oh, this doesn't come up very often. The cosmic ruby. Be a peace ambassador. Practice cosmic mastery. Interesting that this is a 5. It's 32, but that would be a 5. So 32 may actually mean something to you. A 5 is also about change. And, you know, when it talks about ruby, I am seeing lots of like red in this reading too. So that makes me think root chakra, because Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles has to do with the earth, has to do with the root chakra, being grounded, being practical. But this is also connecting you to the divine. So it's like you're activating, say, your root chakra at your tailbone, your base, you know, at the very bottom, but also your crown chakra. So like you have this duality where you're connected to the earth and to the universe. With the witchlings, you get protection, create sacred space to keep uninvited energy out. Yeah, it's so important to learn, because there is something here, guys, about, you know, reclaiming your power with the Panther, protecting yourself. So in this next phase, you learn how to really take care of yourself, protect yourself, look after yourself. And then you get, oh, this came up. Oh, this is so weird because I don't put them back together, but these came out earlier with pile 2. You're more powerful than you know. And here she is looking through the portal. You know, it's lush and green. The water's flowing. All she has to do is step through it. And so, you know, you get the Panther here who is very powerful, who's saying reclaim your power. Then you're saying you're more powerful than what you know. So in this next phase, you really step into your power. You claim your power, and you do it by being grounded, practical, down to earth, reliable, capable. And then tap into your sacral chakra. So we talked about the root chakra at your tailbone, but then the next chakra up below your belly button is your sacral chakra. And that relates right to this. Your joy, your love for life, your passion, your enthusiasm, your excitement. And some of it's going to happen by reclaiming your power, and some of it happens by letting go what no longer serves you. And that's how you give birth to what you're trying to manifest, to what you desire. So let's look at your tarot cards. Oh my gosh. So the Magician is literally about manifesting that which you desire. Okay. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. So, okay. When that happens, I always say Spirit is trying to drive the point home. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's grounded, she's down to earth, practical, reliable, but nurturing and loving. I mean, she has the little bunny. The way she holds the golden coin is very sweet. There's a softness to her, but yet she's down to earth and practical. She knows what she's doing. She's very motherly. She's nurturing and loving and kind. This came up with pile 1, 10 of Swords. Some of you are healing from being stabbed in the back, right? You have to let go of those people, you know, accept what's dying, accept those, you know, that those people that hurt you need to leave, right? You need to release them with love, wish them nothing but the best, but send them on their way. 9 of Wands. You've been persevering for a long time, but that phase is coming to an end. You're not going to have to keep just holding it together forever. You're stepping into your power here, okay? And that way you're giving birth to something new. You're getting, you know, you're more powerful than what you know. You're living with joy. You've gone through the healing process. The Hierophant, you are someone who's a leader, a teacher. I'm going to hold off on that for 1 second. Interesting, 10 of Wands. So you get 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands, and you also get 10 of Swords. So this is literally happening now. You're ending one phase of your life and you're getting ready to begin a new one. You are getting rid of these wands. Because look, if he just bundled up those wands, put them on his back, he could see where he's going. It wouldn't be quite so hard. And that's what you figure out. And you figure that out by standing in your power. You know, understanding that you're powerful, reclaiming your power, grounding yourself, being down to earth, being practical. And then 6 of Swords, you're going to smoother water. You know, so like if you feel like you've been, you know, battling things, having a tough time, things get a lot smoother, a lot easier for you. Let me pull these up. 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be leveling up work-wise, getting a new job, getting a raise, a promotion, starting your own business, because you're a good worker. You work meticulously and diligently, okay? And you know how to make things work. For those of you that don't work, you know how to make things work. Like maybe you know how to run your household or run, let's say the volunteer place that you go to. Like you have good organizational skills because you are like the Queen of Pentacles. You are practical and down to earth. And you know, 7 of Wands, I like 7s because it means you're divinely protected, but you're also a thinker, you're analytical, you're wise, you're prepared, but you're still protected divinely. Like, so there is like this almost like duality here where, you know, like you're very much in your head with being wise and prepared and, you know, you're smart and analytical. But at the same time, there's the divine right there with you. And he's able to stand on his own 2 feet. He has reclaimed his power. He doesn't need anyone else to tell him what to do. He is capable. And that's what I'm getting from this, is that, first of all, 1, if any of you were thinking of giving birth in any which way, whether it's to an actual child, a new project, a new idea, you're giving birth, like maybe you're writing a book, you're going to start a YouTube channel, you want to make an oracle or tarot deck, you're giving birth to some kind of a new project, whatever it is, you have like new ideas at work, that's coming into fruition, okay? And I do like that for you. And you also get this element of watch and wait. So like, you know, just kind of take a step back and analyze everything, because I think you do anyways. Like, I think that's just sort of who you are. You know, you are someone that can kind of sit back, watch everything, but then you start to really reclaim your power. You know, you are literally reclaiming your power because you're more powerful than what you know. And you're opening up like your lower chakras. And I'm also seeing a lot of yellow in this. I mean, there's yellow, 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 like there's yellow all over the place. So that's your solar plexus chakra. So your first 3 chakras get really activated in this next phase, which tells me you're getting a real good foundation for yourself to move forward with a business, a relationship, something that's very human, earth-like, you know, not necessarily, because like the other ones were like, some of the other readings that I did were very spiritual and about awakenings and enlightenings and, you know, whereas you guys are so grounded, down to earth. You are getting the job done. You know how to make money. You know how to take care of your family and take care of others. But you're also, you know, practicing wellness as you're doing this. And you're learning how to protect yourself. So you don't have to feel like this anymore. You're learning how to protect yourself. And I said hold off on this one because for some of you, it'll quite literally, the Hierophant will be being a teacher, being a leader, going for that promotion, doing something where you're educating others. But for some of you, this could actually be marriage. So for those of you that are thinking along those lines, marriage and having a family, okay, literally giving birth. But I do like that you did get the cosmic ray. Be a peace ambassador, practice cosmic mastery. And once again, like red, the root chakra here, which is the same as her. So, and once again, you guys are divinely protected and, you know, you're letting go of what no longer serves you. It's bringing you a lot of joy. You're doing tons of healing. You're not putting up with those backstabbers and the people that have hurt you. You're moving on. So I feel really good about you, pile three. Pile three, you guys are like so grounded and down to earth that, you know, you're going to be able to move forward in this next phase quite easily. Because, you know, before you can manifest like the magician, you have to ground yourself first. So, all right, pile three, please let me know how this resonates with you, if this makes sense, if you can apply it to your life. And if you do want a personal reading, go to DianeAquarius.com. And until next time, bye guys.